Let's talk about how to make some money.
It feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right.
The easiest way to make more money is to get paid more money, and that's number one. I get it, bro. Negotiation sucks. It can make you extremely uncomfortable. But if you don't negotiate your salary, I can guarantee you that every single company you work for is gonna completely rip you off. And this is why it's crucial that whenever you're looking for a new job, you apply to as many jobs as fucking possible. Because when you receive more than one job offer, it makes negotiation effortless.
Yes, I received your offer and I really want to accept it, but I also got an offer from someone else for $65,000. Do you think there's anything you can do to make your offer more competitive?
That's literally all you have to do, because these companies are gonna realize that you're in demand, and this is gonna start a bidding war between them, which is gonna guarantee you get the highest possible salary. That being said, there is one other trick you can use to make sure you get the best possible offer, but this is something you need to do at the beginning of the interview process. So that's all the questions I had for you today, but before we wrap up, did you have any questions for me about the position or the company? Well, assuming all goes well, I'm sure we can come to an agreement on a fair salary. Obviously, I'm looking to be compensated at the high end of the range for this position, given my previous experience, but I'm more concerned about making sure this is a good fit in terms of my values and my vision for my career. By saying something like this, you're subconsciously letting the interviewer know that you're not going to accept a shitty salary, so later on, if they do offer you the job, this will make sure that first offer is a strong one.
I turn off the lights, I got off the wires. When I close my eyes, disconnected and tired.
You ready to get big?
Always.
Number two, you need to make multiple streams. I've told y'all before, I make money from YouTube ads, sponsored videos, selling my own clothing, and selling my own courses. And not only does each additional stream of income bring you more money, it also brings you more job security. Like if you get fired tomorrow and you don't have anything to fall back on, you're fucked. But if you have some freelancing or some side hustle, you're gonna be all right. And I know you're thinking, David, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't think I have any other skills that I can monetize. But don't worry, bro. I got you covered. Guys, right now there's so many ways to make money online. It's not even funny. Like, think about when you go on Amazon and you buy a new case for your iPhone. Somebody in the States bought thousands of those from somewhere in Asia or China, and now they're selling them to you for a massive markup. Or for example, I have a lot of friends who knew nothing, but they learned the skill of copywriting, which is basically writing like advertisements or promotion emails for different companies, and now they use that to work for themselves and travel the world. And that's why I want to talk to you guys about Skillshare. If you didn't know, Skillshare is a massive online learning community with over 25,000 courses in different areas like online business, e-commerce, photography, basically everything. For example, they have an awesome course on there about how to learn the arts of copywriting, which, like I said, is a great option for making a new stream of income. And the best part about Skillshare is that premium membership costs less than $10 per month, and it gives you access to unlimited courses, so you can always be learning new skills that will make you more money and just make you a more well-rounded man. And right now, I have something special for you, bro. Because Skillshare is sponsoring today's video, the first 500 guys to click that first link in description are gonna get 2 full months of Skillshare Premium completely free. Go click the link.
It's just fire.
Quick tattoo update. It is still healing, but it's grown even more on me. Like, I wish the guy that just did the bottom part, the tattoo artist, I wish he had done my entire arm, bro. Also, would you believe me if I told you you could save more money by spending more money? When you buy something new, what do? Most people always decide to buy the cheapest thing possible because they think that that's saving them money, right? Wrong. For example, if I'm getting a new pair of jeans, I might spend $70 or $80, even though I could get a pair that looks very similar for like $30 or $40. Why is that, David? Are you an idiot? I'm not an idiot, bro. That more expensive pair of jeans is going to be better made, and I might get 50 or 60 wears out of it before it loses its shape and I have to throw it away. Whereas if you went with that $30 pair of jeans, you might only get to wash it like 4 or 5 times before it's gross. Which means you're gonna have to keep wasting time going back to the store and keep wasting money on shitty jeans. Plus, the more expensive jeans are gonna make you look more fly. And it's not just for jeans, man, it's for everything. When I buy a new camera for my channel, I buy the most expensive one I can afford because I know it's gonna produce better quality videos and it's gonna last longer. And the beauty of this strategy is that you're gonna own fewer items total, which is gonna take up less space in your home, which means less clutter, and honestly, it means you can get by with owning or renting a smaller place. And that's gonna save a shit ton of money. Oh, you guys see that? Take a look at this. We got the 65-inch TV. It's kind of big. Like, it's very big. But there's no better way to watch movies and how to beast videos than on the big screen. Number 4 is simple investing. I told you I was gonna give you more investment advice, and I'm gonna give it to you. But first, I am not a qualified licensed investment advisor. I will not and cannot be held liable for any actions you take as a result of my advice. I am, however, fully qualified and licensed to carry both these firearms. Now that that's cleared up, let me tell you exactly what the fuck I think you should do. Step 1 is to open a Roth IRA account. This is basically a retirement account where you're allowed to contribute up to $5,500 per year. And the beauty of this account is that all of the growth that your money experiences while it's in there, it's completely tax-free. Now, it's important to note that once you put money in there, you're not technically allowed to touch it until you reach the age of retirement, which I think is 62. I do believe if there's some type of emergency and you withdraw money before then, it's okay, but there is going to be a penalty. That being said, the idea is that you contribute as much as you can up to that $5,500 limit. I fully recommend you contribute the full $5,500 if you can afford it. And then once you retire, you take that money out and you have all of this money you don't have to pay taxes on. And that's amazing. All right, so after you put money into the account, you need to decide exactly where you want to invest it. And there's a lot of choices here, guys. There's a shit ton of choices. But I would recommend that you look into what is called a target date fund. For example, when I reach the age of retirement, it's going to be around the year 2050. So every big bank is going to offer what's called a target date 2050 fund. And the reason I love these funds is because when you're younger, they invest your money more aggressively, so you stand to make bigger gains. Obviously, there's a risk you might lose a little money there too, but as you get older, they invest it more and more conservatively. So if the stock market happens to take a big downturn right before you retire, you're really not going to lose that much. But this is where you need to be very careful. When you're selecting a specific fund, make sure you check and see what the expense ratio is, because this is where they're going to get you. A lot of funds charge high fees, which basically means they do this. So right here I have all of your earnings for the month. As you can see, you did very well for yourself. Now, we're just going to take a small fee, and the rest is yours to keep. My personal favorite funds are from Vanguard because they tend to have very low expense ratios, which means you're going to make a lot more money over the long term.
It's just fire.
So the great debate of our generation is undoubtedly, what's better, In-N-Out Burger or Shake Shack? One clear benefit of Shake Shack is that they serve gainer shakes. In fact, I would argue that the fries at Shake Shack are notably better. But obviously, the main question here is who has the better hamburger? And honestly, guys, I think Shake Shack has the slight edge here. However, you do have to consider that I paid over $18 for this meal, which probably would have cost me like $4 or $5 in and out. By the way, number 5 is conscious spending. So one of the most effective hacks I've ever heard of for saving money is also one of the simplest ones. Basically, every night, take out a pad of paper and a pen and write down every dollar you spent. So write down coffee, $5, food, $15, jeans, $70. And you want to do this every single day for at least 2 to 3 weeks straight, because what this is going to do is it's going to make you extremely aware of where you're spending your money. Like, for example, I spend a lot of money on eating out, but at least I'm aware of it, and because of that, I kind of rein in my spending in other areas. Obviously, this hack is not going to do anything on its own. You still need to take action and change your spending habits, but it is a very powerful and effective first step. And that, bro, is the end of this video. If you made it to the end, give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed yet, click subscribe and turn notifications on, because I release videos every Monday and every Thursday, and you don't want to miss them. I'll talk to you in the next video. Stay beastly.